Hi, everybody. This is Jen Coombs from Time to Change Jersey Style. I want to welcome to tonight's live random live stream. Tonight's topic is again. I should have this down pat right now. Some changes are slowly happening, little by little, and I can't give out too much information out. Because everything is in the works, and I don't want to give you any um, false information or anything like that, or false misleads or anything like that. But I just want to tell you, like what's going on. I just want to say thank you for my my supporters, my subscribers, and all the viewership that I received. I really appreciate and everything else. Um, and I really appreciate it. It's been a long journey so far, but I came a long way. I still have a long way to go yet. And and some things are starting to fall in place for me, little by little. But it's gonna take time for other things to happen. Um, and I just want to say that we're all in this together. It's not a I issue; it's a we issue. Um, and I'm in this for the long haul, everybody. I am, and I'm starting to realize um, that that I am more interested of really working within the media field. That's my true interest, and I was always honest with that since day one. Um, but I know I'm a First Amendment advocate too, so and I'm an advocate for people with disabilities too, and and so I'm starting. I had a productive meeting today with Howell Township Police Chief Andy Kuderick. We talked about like a lot of different things, and I can't really go into like a lot of stuff that we talked about and things like that. With some of the stuff that we talked about, um, but the stuff that I can talk about, it's mostly like regarding me, because I told him like my like goals and everything else. That I mean, I would like to go to school. I would like to take some school like classes. I want to. I'm trying to build a media brand from scratch. That actually I need a like some sort of like mentor that's actually within the media field itself. But my thing is that um I don't want to like work for corporate media or anything like that. I just need some sort of mentor that can show me the ropes, how to do stuff. I mean, yes, I'm gonna make mistakes along the way, but the lesser of the mistakes is the better for me. And and Amy Kudrick is actually trying to help me with some stuff in those regards, in some aspects. And he and I really appreciate the time that Andy Kudrick is taking out with me. Um, it means a lot. And I went to two of his community events that they sponsored. Last night was the trunk or treat, and it was an awesome event. It was crazy with all the people and everything else, and like, but the town that I live in, like Neptune City, is a very small town, so it's quite different. That what I'm used to. And I took like almost an hour live stream there too last night in Howe Township, and I took lots of pictures. Please feel free to look at all the pictures on my Facebook page. It's called Time to Change Jersey Style. And I'm trying to develop working relationships or partnerships. Or network? I'm trying to network with other agencies and stuff, and try to set some stuff up. I know like one of the projects that I'm working on is that I would like to do like an interview with all the police chiefs, with each of the police chiefs in Monmouth County, and everything else. I think that'd be awesome to do. And I reached out to a few of them so far, and so far it's all positive. They're the only thing they're concerned about is the questions. But I'm gonna be honest. I told them I'm gonna give you like the questions ahead of time, so they wouldn't feel like they was gonna be put on the spot. And plus that with me too, like I don't want to like, so like the interviews is going to be more within a prepared format and everything else. And I might be thinking about like maybe doing a live stream too, and like add some like questions from my subscribers too. So I think that would be awesome. So and oh yeah, Andy Kudrick is mentioning a mentor. I don't want to mention the mentor's name because it might not work out, or it might not, or it may. But I don't want to jinx myself, and maybe like hopefully this will come through with me, and I love that. And I know like I had a fun experience up in Huntington County when I was taking like journalistic notes on my iPad for one of my live streams. I think that was fun too. So that kind of gave me some practice, like some like practice of like taking notes and stuff, and everything else. So and I'm slowly establishing myself little by little, and that's the great feeling of it. And I know it's gonna take time, and I don't have a problem with that because I know like Rome was not built in a day. So so how's everybody week coming along? I know it's a Tuesday. I know like next week is gonna be the midterms with voting and everything else. So I know there's changes gonna happen with the votes and stuff. Some people will be voted out. Some people will be voted in. There might be a shake-up when it comes to like the Senate or the Congress, whatever. Like I said, I'm not really into like the big politics at this point, because with everything going on locally and stuff, so it's hard to keep up with everything. And like, and I know that there's like so like, and I know there's like so much media topics I can go with, but I have to like concentrate on like some stuff, and like my stuff is really the local, like within the city of New Jersey, things like that, or maybe if the national politics hit that affects New Jersey in some way. But I'm gonna be honest, when I link different articles and YouTube videos on my Facebook page, really that comes from around the world, because I know in some way it does affect the state of New Jersey one way or another, believe it or not. Because I think we all can connect to those the stories or the videos or documentaries that I link on my Facebook page. And I wish I had the time to do all that. But right now, I'm just trying to get my footing. I'm just trying to get my footing right now. And just learn the fundamentals and things like that. Because I'm all about transparency, accountability, and building bridges. That's my motto. And I know, look, I know, like some of you, like a lot of the people don't like my approaches, but hey, it's all in good intention coming from me. And to me, like without the transparency and accountability, there can't be no trust when it comes to the government. And I'm gonna be honest, videotaping promotes that transparency and stuff, that accountability. And if you don't have anything to hide, there should be no reason. There shouldn't be a reason or any objections to videotaping, but in a legal way. Okay, legal way. I'm not talking about breaking laws or anything like that. And oh yeah, and another thing. People with disabilities, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We don't need the sympathy. We don't need the sympathy vote, because it does more damage to us than anything else. What we need is we need hope and support, not the sympathy stuff. And I'm gonna be honest with you. It's the honest truth. Because when you treat us with the sympathy vote, you just dumb us down even more. And that's not fair. And that's not fair. And that's the truth. Because I know, like, people with disabilities, we have a lot of potential. And we don't need people like dumbing us down through the sympathy vote or treatment. And that's the honest truth. And another thing, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the audio world is becoming ridiculous within at least within the last 6 months. It's becoming a dog eat dog. It's like a one up ship. A dog eat dog world. And I'm sorry, I don't. That's not one of my beliefs. My beliefs is all being inclusive and encouraging, and try to have the next person to be like a better person and stuff like that. Have them encourage people to follow their dreams and goals. Not to knock. It's not about knocking down the other person. I mean, I think people should grow the heck up. And I'm gonna be honest. And it's okay to have differences of opinions or interpretations of things too. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm looking for something. So I'm going to give you my definition of something. Okay. This is my interpretation of the phrase, "you're entitled to your opinion," means to me. It means that you're allowed to have a different opinion from your friends, your family, your neighbors, and other people. It means that everyone has a right to think for themselves. Everyone has a right to formulate their own thoughts and beliefs. It means that you do not have to think what everyone else thinks or to be forced into thinking that way. It's one of your freedoms. There are some countries where you can be put to death for having your own opinion in contrast to the government. To be entitled means you have a right to your own opinion. You should use it wisely. That's my interpretation of what the phrase, like, "you're entitled to your opinion" means to me. And it seems like whenever I have an opinion or interpretation of something, let's dumb down Jen. No, maybe Jen might be right maybe Jen might be right. And I'm looking for something else right now too. Okay, I found it. So I'm gonna say a brief statement here too. Time to Change Jersey Style is a place to foster community and hear opposing views. It is expected that people are respectful to each other. No one says you have to agree with anyone, only that you be civil in your disagreement. Furthermore, Personal attacks are not welcome here. While conversation with others, yeah, no, while conversing with others, be respectful in doing so. It's very simple. There is no right to this channel or even my Facebook page that's named Time to Change Jersey Style. This is a place that I, Jen Coombs, set up to bring us together, not to divide us. If you are in here and wish to respect the golden rule or the non-aggression principle, enjoy. If these terms do not meet your sensibilities, YouTube and Facebook host all kinds of communities. Feel free to be unkind elsewhere. Because I'm not going to put up with it. I don't have to put up with people's nonsense. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. See, I can have a platform just like you and everybody else. And I'm going to use it for good. And along the way, and I don't want to mention any names, but I'm taking some notes on some people along the way. On a couple of people, no, on a few people. For some safekeeping for down the road. Okay. So, and I'm just looking at chat right now. Looks like New Jersey Diver, one of my mods, is putting some links on. So, New Jersey Diver, what do you have? What kind of links are you putting on? Let's have some dialogue here. So let's talk about let's have some dialogue here. And I want to mention something too, and I don't want to call out anybody, but this is concerning some local people in the state of New Jersey. They go on these they go on this live stream and start bitching and complaining about Oprah. Oh, and start calling people some names. That. What's nasty about it? You know what I do? I contact my attorney to see what can be done. That's how I handle it. I don't bitch and complain on YouTube. I just collect my correspondence and I hand it off to her, to my Oprah attorneys. And so far, the four Oprah lawsuits I've done so far has gone in my favor. Now I'm working on a fifth one, and that's against Monmouth County. And I'm gonna be honest, I have a strong feeling that I'm gonna win that one too. So to the local people who's like bitching and complaining about Oprah, get off your duff and do something about it. No, but you guys don't do that. You just sit back and you guys appear to be whiny babies. And another thing, I'm trying to become more professional with some stuff too. But like right now, I'm just having an honest conversation. New Jersey Diver, I'm not even talking about, I'm not even talking about Merb's room. I mean, specifically about Merb's room. I'm talking about in generalities because it's a little bit of everything. Okay, he's an attorney who is from California. And it appears that his specialty is family law. And again, I don't have any issues with Merb either. I mean, I might have some differences with him, but I don't really have any like major. Yes, I have differences with him, but I don't have any like major issues either. I don't like. And in some ways, I don't like some of his. I don't like some of his approaches either. But hey, that's on him, not on me. And but there's one thing Merv and I do agree on is that the stuff that the auditors are pulling needs to stop. Because it's ruining it for everybody, including me and him and like your regular Joe Schmo. I mean, I don't like some of his tactics, but that's okay. And I think some of the auditors need to be exposed. I mean, heck, with me, you know what? My stuff is out there, has already been discussed, and everything else. I mean, I got like nothing can be held over my head because I'm gonna keep doing my thing no matter what. So, and oh yeah, the the Jersey crew, the Jersey crew that I call fake news trifecta. Clean up your act. You think that the public officials respect you? They don't. They don't want to give you the time of day. Meaning law enforcement. And like fake in from it appears to me that fake news trifecta likes to distort they like to spew opinions into facts or distort information, hoping their viewers will buy it. But it's not. But it's not. I mean, I sit back and I'm amazed with what people will will buy not buy, but I mean things are buy as opinions as truth or facts. And the one thing that I always tell people is that you don't have to believe me. Do your own research. Find out for yourself. Don't depend on other people for information. Because you never know what that information, if it's correct or not. If you do get information, triple fact checked it like 3 times over from multiple sources. And don't jump to conclusions either. I mean, I know, like when it came to me, there was two government-related computer sites had inaccurate information about me. But trifecta, or fake news, or trifecta fake news, I mean, believed it as fact. Oh, Jen Coombs was taken on warrants or something like that. Guess what? I was not taken on warrants, bench warrants from other towns. They still didn't provide any documentation for that false claim. I'm not dumb as you people think I am. It may take me like a little bit longer, but that's okay to figure things out. Because there's always like a sign, there's always like somewhat of a science to like how I do stuff. New Jersey Diver, I know you mean well and everything else, and I know that you try to give out good information and stuff like that, I mean, more power to you. Okay, I mean, I don't have any issues with that. But when people start trying to predict that I'm gonna be in state prison or anything like, gonna predict that I'm gonna be in state prison. Again, there's nothing to back that up. And again, there's nothing wrong with being. There is nothing wrong with being a journalist or independent video journalist. New Jersey diver. We're beating a dead horse at this point. Let it go. Because definitely we have a difference of an interpretation there. Like I said, I'm all about transparency, accountability, and building bridges. And it's okay to have differences with other people. But it has to be done in a respectful way. The rhetoric needs to stop. I mean, look at that Looney Tune who went into the church and shot up people. And how about that freaking the Looney Tune who sent bomb packages? Those people need to be put in jail. And I'm gonna be honest, the rhetoric it just pushes people over the edge, and then you get into the violence, and it's like violence does not resolve anything, people. It's your New Jersey diver. It's your interpretation of the facts. So, going back, violence does not resolve anything. It doesn't, people. The only thing it does is just creates more heartache for other people and trauma. Do you really want that? Do you really want that? Because I sure don't. Because I don't want some freaking Looney Tune I don't want some freaking Looney Tune going off and just like shooting people left and right because of some rhetoric or something like that. We need to be better people in society. New Jersey diver, give it up. There was not any error on my part when it comes to that SSA building. I was cleared. it appears to me that was cleared by the authorities when it came to that. But we have to be better people like within society. Because I sure don't want any more tragedy within the communities that we live in. Because now we have to have now we have to think about having armed guards at churches now. First there were schools and now it has to be churches. Churches is like so sacred. Schools should be sacred too. There should be no there's certain lines people should not cross at all. And that's the honest truth. I'm all about being inclusive. It's all about being inclusive in having diversity. My color is no better than the next person. The discrimination needs to stop. The racism needs to stop. New Jersey diver, you beating a dead horse. It's done. It's over with. Let it go. It's done and over with, New Jersey diver. It appears that I was cleared by the authorities when it came to those situations. New Jersey diver, I can't speak for anybody else except for myself. So I'm not preaching anything. They're adults. Do their own research. They can make choices for themselves. I'm not their babysitter. I'm not their parent. Like I said, adults are adults. I'm not preaching to anybody. That's not my job. To each his own. That's how I see it. Hey, Dependent Sword, how you doing? New Jersey Diver, give it up. It appears you just ruining it. Like, you keep, I mean, you just keep, like, give it up. And plus that I was there as a citizen journalist. I was gathering content, some content for a story, so. No, I'm saying, you know what I'm telling people? To each his own. They need to do their own research, and they need to, whatever they choose to do, it's on them. I'm not telling them one way or another. I'm not their babysitter. I'm not their parent or whatever. They're grown adults. They're capable of making their own choices. So I'm not telling people one way or another, because that's on them. The only person that I take responsibility for is myself. And the only person, and the only other people that I need to be there for is my two daughters. That's it. Actually, only the youngest one, because she's still a minor yet. Pen in the sword. I mean, it appears to some people, yes. But I disagree. It's their interpretation of it. Oh, yeah. Going back to fake news trifecta, you need to clean up your act. You're ridiculous. Your behavior, your conduct. You guys don't have any standards or ethics or anything like that. It appears that everything is a game to you guys. And you think you're gonna get somewhere in the state of New Jersey with that attitude? Ain't gonna happen, boys. Ain't gonna happen. Because all you do is mudsling and distort distort stuff and everything else. That's what you do. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like feel sorry for you guys. And I'm glad that I kicked you guys to the curb too. Oh yeah, Matt's last name is Miller. Matt Miller, if I'm correct. So, John Van Dyke and Matt Miller. Matthew Miller. But I have to go back to the to Matt's live stream yesterday to double check the last name. But I think his last name is Miller. So Matthew Miller. Let's try to be, oh yeah, Matt and John, let's try to be a little bit more pro-community. And stop all the doom and gloom stuff. Let's throw some positivity in there. When the cops do good, you call it propaganda, but when they do bad stuff, you throw the book at them. So, I mean, they can't win either way in your eyes. I mean, let's have some balance there. New Jersey Diver, yes, they're a dead horse, but they brought my name into their live stream yesterday. I mean, like I said, just leave me out of your. Just leave me the heck alone. You are nobodies. And even if you got the information from Monmouth County, and I know you did when it came to the Monmouth County Fair from 2017 when it came to the overtime. Matt, you even screwed up those information. I mean, you can't even be accurate, even like with the information that's even provided to you. To me, it's all about becoming professional with standards and ethics and everything else. Hey, pen and sword. So people should be personally torn down because they want to be in the media or something. New Jersey Diary, their videos are garbage. I really do. I really do wish the best to them. I just. No, I'm just gonna do my own thing no matter what. Nothing can be held over my head. I'm gonna go after my dreams and goals. And I'm gonna be an advocate for certain things. MMI, I'm not talking about Merv's room specifically. It's a generality of different things. Actuality, there's a couple of yes, I have some differences with Merv on some things, but we do have some things I do have some things in common with him that I actually agree with him on. So like I said, I'm working. There's some stuff behind the scenes that I'm working on that you guys don't know about. You know some of it. But you don't know like all the like the details and stuff like that. And I can't really say much about some stuff too, because things are being told to me in confidence. So I can't. And I'm gonna be honest, some things might not pan out for me, and some things will pan out for me. Life is not perfect, people. It's not. We're all humans, trying as best as we can to get through life, or the journey of life. So this is going on almost an hour now. So I'm gonna cut this stream off. And like I said, I just want to put some stuff out there. Talk to you about some changes and everything else. But I want to. But I'm gonna give a shout out to Howell Township Police Chief Andy Kudaruk. Because I really appreciate what he's trying to do, what he's trying to help me with. I really appreciate it. And even I'm gonna be honest, the police chief from Seeger, Kevin Davenport, awesome police chief too. From Avon, don't know his name. Awesome police department in Avon by the Sea. Yes, I'm gonna be honest. There's some police departments that need some changing around. But there's some like awesome police departments out there too. And I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I had last week or the week before. I had at least an hour, like at least an hour conversation with the acting police chief of Englishtown, Peter Cook, about like some things are going on in things. And because I have some basic understanding of like what's going on in that town. Gunnison or John Van Dyke and Matt, you're out of line when it comes to that town. Now, I'm not saying English town is perfect, because no town is perfect at all. Because no town is perfect. But on this one, you're out of line. You just make judgments and everything else without really getting without having the proper understanding of like what's going on. And I'm talking about the totality of the situation, not just a slice here and a slice here and a slice here. You gotta look at the totality of the circumstances when it comes to Englishtown before you start throwing mud at them. And I'm going to give all these towns a platform and everything else. But I'm going to do a balanced approach too. I'm going to do community events. I'm going to do some transparency and accountability stuff. I'm going to do some court-related stuff too. Because all that stuff is all like intermixed with each other. And plus that each town is different too. And plus that you have to look at the back history of the town and everything else. How come like Englishtown, like Peter Cook was the acting chief for like 7 to 8 years or something like that. But you have to know the backstory to all that to understand why he was a lieutenant, whatever. I mean, New Jersey diver, yes, you're right. The Supreme Court, whatever, ruled police can lie to the public. Yeah, okay, I get that. And this is where the videotaping comes into play. Because you can't, I mean, people can lie all they want. But when they play the video, because that video doesn't take any sides. And like John and Matt, they just offer commentary. That's it. Amateurish. And I keep falling back on this too. I don't have a need to prove myself to people. Because I'm gonna be honest, the only person I need to prove anything to is myself. So it's like when you guys ask for, oh, where's your documentation, or where's this, or what's that, or I mean, like I said, I don't have a need to to keep repeatedly prove my, I don't know, keep prove myself over and over and that's not in my DNA. So I don't have to prove anything to anybody. And the only person that I need to prove anything to is myself. And that's what counts. I don't try to rely on external validation for my self-esteem. That comes from within. Now I'm going over time now. It's like 67 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna say thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate everybody watching this random live stream. Tonight's topic was some changes are slowly happening little by little. And it is. And I just want to say thank you to all my mods, my supporters, my viewers, and everybody else who's helping me along the way. I appreciate that. It means a lot. It means a lot. So this is John Coombs from Time to Change Jersey Style. I want to wish everybody a safe night. It's transparency. My motto is transparency, accountability, and building bridges. And I just want to say, be safe out there. Be safe. And I probably won't do a live stream tomorrow because it's going to be Halloween. So I want to wish everybody a happy Halloween. And have fun and be safe out there. See you on the flip side, everybody.